There's 2, there's 4, there's 6 and 8. Shunting, rolling stock, and hauling freight. Red, green, yellow, orange, purple, brown, blue. They're the really useful crew. That's who. All with different roles to play around Tidmouth sheds and far away. Down Gordon's Hill and around some bends, we got Thomas and his friends.
Waste trucks! Smelly waste trucks!
After his little shunting accident at the wharf, James the Red Engine was punished to do goods work at the Peel Godred branch line. He despised it so much so that he pouted about it. Although, some of the engines did give Scruff and Whiff some tips on what to do when James gets pouty.
Perk up a smile, James. Hey, wanna see a trick? I can name all recyclables in that a second.
Pep!
There's that smile.
Every once in a while, James was in a pretty good mood. He was especially pleased when he helped Ruth and Delilah finish up the restoration of the electric part of the Peel Godred line. The girls thanked him, and it made his day.
Well done, James. You helped Ruth and Delilah complete the electric refurbishment of the line. In the nick of time, too. The new engine should arrive this afternoon.
Really? You think we can meet the new engine?
Well, I guess Sir Topham Hatt wouldn't mind.
James arrived just in time to see the new engine depart from the dock ferry. She was a shiny, lavender, streamlined, advanced version of the BR Class 800.
So, this is Sodor. Incredible! Nice to meet you guys.
Everyone was most impressed. She almost looked similar to Kenji. Then again, Kana did originate from Japan. She left the docks, got some coaches, and made her way to Kildane, ready for her trial run.
Wish me good luck, everyone.
After the passengers got on board, Kana rose her pantograph up to the hanging wires. The electricity buzzed and crackled within her system. And once the guard blew his whistle, she was ready to depart. In 4 seconds, she was out of sight from the platform. Kana whizzed along the Peel Godred line, Shen Valley, Coley Fell Railway, the balloon factory. She was having the time of her life. She whizzed by a couple of engines as well, with the rubbish train.
Whoa!
And James carrying some pipes for the power station at the end of the line.
Hey, mind my paintwork.
At last, Kana finally made it to Peel Godred. She was very pleased with her run, and at the end of the day, she got a chance to meet the locals at the branch line as well.
So you're the swift engine that whizzed by?
Yep, that was me. The name's Kana.
Kana then talked about her class and started to get slightly boastful with her velocity and speed.
Well, keep in mind that speed isn't everything.
On this island, we have speed limits we must follow.
That night, Whiff let Kana sleep in his berth right next to Scruff. And then come the following day, she was ready for her next trial run, only this time to Vickerstown. Whiff tried to remind her about the dangers of speeding, but her head was in the clouds.
Look, Whiff, I know it's partly our job to help this girl and everything, but I think this girl's a lost cause. She's obviously made up her mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get back to work?
Oh, come on, Scruff. That's rubbish. And not your job. I just don't want her passengers getting hurt at high speeds.
Now you see, the BR Class 800s were uniquely designed to be powered by electric or diesel fuel. I mean, how do you think she ended up from Brendam Docks to Kildane in the first place? Anyways, have a Hugo. Guten Tag. My name is Hugo. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Kana, and I'm on a high-speed local run to Vickerstown.
Oh, well, good luck with that. And Hugo sped off, leaving Kana in awe. Hugo, the rail zeppelin, outran her. This slightly annoyed Kana a bit. She was even still disappointed when she reached Vickerstown. Later on, it was time for Kana to go back to the Peel Godred line. Although she wasn't taking passengers back this time, but it's gonna be a good thing eventually.
Maybe this time I won't have that much holding me back.
Kana thought to herself. She thinks that with empty coaches, she thinks that she can go faster than her original speed.
Oi! What's in your turpon wheels?
But still, she didn't listen. She eventually made it to Kildane and tried to reach Peel Godred as fast as she could. That's when the trouble began. Her last coach was starting to receive a hotbox, and Whiff noticed.
Kana! You're running on a hotbox!
It was about to get 50 times worse. For too little, too late, the unthinkable happened. James even heard the crashing sound in the distance.
That sounded like a derailment.
He shot forward, rounded a bend, and in horror, James saw Kana with her coaches scattered across the line.
Hold tight, Connor. Help's on the way.
James fetched Rocky to help clear the mess. Whiff assisted as well. Had there been any passengers in your coaches, forget about being a high-speed train. You could have become a morgue on wheels.
Rocky's right, Connor. There are speed limits that we must obey at all times.
Whiff did warn her about speed limits to follow, but she sadly didn't receive them. Once the mess was cleared and Kana re-railed, Emily pushed her to the diesel works. However, on the bright side, Kana's trip to the diesel works wasn't a gloomy one. She did actually have time to check out her surroundings.
Wow! Solo's a lot more better than I thought.
After some sightseeing, Kana arrived at the diesel works to be mended. Several weeks have passed, but now she's as good as new, and she made her way back to the Peel Godred line. Although, at a moderate cruising speed this time.
Hey there, Slowpoke. Yeah, what took you so long?
Also, amazing views got repaired in a big diesel works and even honked at some locals on my way back. What did you see?
I saw him.
And the three engines laughed and laughed. So, in the end, I'm pleased to say that while Kana does like to speed along the line, there are times that she does have to slow down and be safe and do some sightseeing.
I thought high-speed trains were supposed to go at high speed. Yeah, are we going backwards?
Trucks, let the engine do as she please.
Kana was very delighted to be one of Sir Topham Hatt's engines on the island of Sodor.